two wallets there.
Okay, good morning, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, whether it's the evening or the morning or the afternoon. Welcome to Saturday's call Q&A. I hope you're as excited as we are as we're moving forward and getting closer and closer to the magic time of beginning our entry sales, our NFTs, which are exciting, and you should have seen now by the video. So let me quickly do a update. It is now 2 minutes past 9. Apologize for the delay. It is 4/9/2022 and it is Saturday, our Q&A, and I believe Tisa will be joining me and most probably Sean will be coming on. And we have Justin is also monitoring any of the questions. So it'll be a lot of questions that we can most probably answer today. However, folks, as people are getting on, I'm going to wait about a minute just before I go through a couple of things with you that need to be addressed. And as I've always been known and been told, I'm somebody who sometimes jumps the gun when it comes to saying things, but I've got to address an issue that was brought to my attention last night that has now been handed over to the legal division in both the Philippines and in the UK. So I will be addressing that as well, which somebody has made a YouTube video about Avazoo. So I want to address that today. And I also want to welcome that young man, middle-aged man, old man, whoever you are, from the company, that he is more than welcome to contact me direct. So instead of giving my information out later, I'm going to do that earlier now. So if you watch the recording after this, you're welcome to contact me. My name is David Cutler, as you know. My first name is David. That's spelled D-A-V-I-D, just in case you're not sure on spelling. You need to address that to @Avazoo, AVAZOO.com. I am wide open to have a conversation with you individually, one-on-one, or if you would like your attorneys to reach to our attorneys. We are a transparent book. We are open to the world to see what's going on. Before you make alleged statements about our organization, feel free to contact us. Let's sit down, have a conversation, see if you can see where we're coming from. And if you decide that we're right, then go up and do a rebuttal. If you feel that you're right and we're wrong, then we will go ahead and do whatever necessary legal actions we have to do. So for folks, if you don't know what we're talking about on any of that, that is a disclaimer I put up because I've spoken to the attorneys multiple times in the last 12 hours that we've had somebody that has decided to do a posting. It's a Ponzi. I'm going to show you the video actually, because again, I like to be wide open to everybody. It's Ponzi and Pyramid Schemes Exposed. He has about 6,000 people. He's actually a British chap, which shocks me more than anything. Growing up in Britain 60 years ago, we was always, if there was a problem, you would go and meet with that individual and talk to that individual and either work it out or fight it out, whatever it would be. But these individuals made statements that are absolutely inaccurate. He's talked about that we are a US Ponzi scheme. We're an illegal activity. Now, folks, I don't know how many times I've said it, but I would think it's got to be by more than 1,000 times by now. There are countries that we do not sell tickets in, and we have expressed the US more than anything else. Why? Because a lot of our team are independently hired and work for our organization that live in the US, including myself. I live here in Las Vegas, but we do not operate out of the US. You cannot purchase a ticket. And if this young man or whoever he is had gone on to try and purchase a ticket, it would have shown his IP address was blocked. So the little amount of research he's done is shocking to go and put a video up and create a problem for us. So again, I'm the kind of guy that's got to hit it right up front, folks. I think you know me. Whether it's good, bad, or ugly, we address it. Any support you would like to give us after watching the video, feel free. But I'm going to play this first. Now we have a few people on the call. And then we're going to get into some good stuff. We're going to talk about the NFT. It's just amazing to me that if people really got to know, it's shocking, to be honest with you, what we're trying to do. They're not hurting me. They're hurting all the people around the world, which are either homeless or got no drinking water. That's the thing that shocks me. If we were a Ponzi scheme or if we were a system to go and take money from people, I don't think there's anybody on this call that's ever given us a penny for a ticket, purchase a ticket or a raffle entry or a NFT. It's just amazing to me how these people think it. And by the way, from what I understand, and I'm not an attorney, I've had lots of advice, but what I understand is on a Ponzi scheme, it basically says the last person that comes in doesn't have the same opportunity as the first person comes in. Now, I could be wrong, but that's what I understand. So if we have 50 million tickets or 50,100,000 with the promotional tickets, every one of those, the event is ended, and then a raffle is held, and it's a 1 in 3 chance of winning. So I'm not sure exactly how that can be a Ponzi scheme. The last person has the same opportunity as the first person. So anyway, we'll let the attorneys dig into it and solve it. But I do want to show everybody the video. I just think it's a respect thing from me to you, and obviously from Avazoo to you guys as well. So let's quickly do that. It's a minute long, and then we'll get into some good stuff. Hopefully you're all good with that, and you understand where I'm coming from. And that is the site. I see we've already got some comments, so feel free to make your own comments about what we're at, what we're doing. He's had 100 views. It's been up for a week. He also has a Facebook page. He's posted on the Facebook page as well. Avazoo review. Now, a review to me says he's going to review it. Well, wouldn't you think on a review, you would literally pick up the phone and call us? Dave@avazoo.com is my email address. We've mentioned it on many different calls. There's info. There's so many different places. So a review should be a fair review. It should have 2 parties. Both people can put their part in. But let's listen to what he says.
We've got a review regarding Avazoo, which is home to $1 billion raffle. The first thing that strikes me is the website is a very, very poor website, not very good at all. $1 billion raffle seems to be operating out of the US, which, as you probably know, gambling is illegal in most states out there. So a bit of a strange one really here, but these have to be registered for gambling anyway, so it's totally illegal. There's a couple of interesting things on here because they've got an old photo here of Jay Leno and Dr. Hans, and it's been purported that Dr. Hans is the founder of Avazoo, if we've read that correctly. But as far as we can see, this is an old photo that's been taken off the internet and put on here, and he has absolutely nothing to do with it whatsoever. It's just to try and legitimize it by association. After doing a bit more digging, we found that a person called Dave Cutler, purports to be a co-founder. Now, we can't guarantee he is, but what we can say from a third-party website who's done a bit of digging is this is what's coming up, is this guy here, Dave, Avazoo founder and COO Dave Cutler. Now, according to his LinkedIn profile, he's the CEO of Appletech Gateway and based out of Las Vegas. And in 2004, the FTC sued Dave G. Cutler for operating an illegal business opportunity. So that's going back to 2004. So we've actually got the document up here. And what I'll do is I'll pin this document below this video so you can go and read it in more detail. Obviously, we want to try and get all the information as correct as we possibly can. However, what we are doing is he's disclosing a illegal business, really, to put people off. The actual exact details, I guess you can say, does matter, but does it really matter in the scale of things when we're just saying avoid an opportunity because it's a scam? But this is July the 12th, 2004, and this was the details. Violating numerous federal laws. So there's quite a bit there to go through. So what I'll do is I'll pin this below the video so you can go and check it out for yourself. But that's Dave Cutler back in 2004. So if he is the co-founder of the $1 billion raffle, which the gambling is illegal, and not registered, then you can be sure that it is illegal. So any more information comes out, again, I'll put a new video up for you. Have a great day.
Okay, so folks, obviously I wanted you to all be aware of it. That's just a respect thing that I've always had and always do. The 2004 complaint, which we've addressed before, was a civil complaint. It was out of businesses. It was to do with phone services, selling an opportunity, and we didn't follow what they called the franchise laws. So I've already addressed this before. Am I embarrassed about it? Of course I am. Anytime anybody has any kind of a legal action, they would be embarrassed about it. But we did settle with no wrongdoing whatsoever. Folks, because I'm so honest and upfront, if you think I'm Mr. Perfect until the Lord reapproached in my life, I can tell you if I've had speeding tickets, and I can tell you that I had got in fights as a young man and done other stupid things as well. That's just part of growing up. If you're going to hold Avazoo and help in the world about my mistakes, then I am sorry. Okay, I really am. I apologize. However, let's talk about the bigger picture. This man, whoever he is trying to create a problem when we've insisted not once, but 1,000 times that we do not sell tickets. We have restricted countries up that we don't go to. We will not sell them. We've even said that we have attorneys now working that are trying to lobby to get us a raffle license here. However, things have changed in the last week or two, and we are now doing NFTs, which is the good stuff I'm going to talk about here in a minute. But I just want to confirm one thing that may help out a couple of people. If I go in here and put in Hans, I have him in here twice actually, because he has two phones, Hans 1 and Hans originally. The reason being is he's overseas. So the message yesterday, he saw the NFT. I just don't want anybody out here to have a concern that this person's making a quote that his intentions of the quote is like we're using Hans, stealing his information, putting up on the website. So there's the NFT that we went live with yesterday on YouTube. He gives me looks good, hands up, high five. So you'll see we have a lot of correspondence. That's his new picture that we just done his NFT, which was on Monday. So he is well, you will see all the different stuff going on. So I don't want you to guys, in fact, he's doing a big event and he wanted to know.
Hi David, Hans. Hey buddy, I returned back to Austria because after...
Anyway, he wants to know about doing this event on the 25th, 29th. It's a huge event, concert event, and he wants to introduce Avazoo and the NFTs to the world. So, folks, I don't know what to tell you, just apart from being upfront with you, that if you would like to go over to his channel, you can see it. He's already put it up. It's on Facebook. There's some people already done some postings. I see Sean's done one. This gentleman's done one as well. And tell him that get his facts right. If we're illegal, then bring it forward and then we stop. If we're not illegal and we're doing something good for the world, get behind us, because you, whoever you are, sir, you can actually help us and show how legit. And if we've got to make some modifications for whatever reasons that our attorneys tell us we don't need to, then we would be happy to do that. We are transparent. The money goes into a Paymasters account. So I'm not going to say any more about this. Apart from my name is David. My email address is david@avazoo.com. Please email me before the attorneys get involved and cost all kinds of money for all parties. Let's listen to our side, then go back and do a new review. Right, we're moving on.